Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you the best security tips and tricks for Moto Edge 60 Fusion. Let's begin! Luckily for us, the settings can be found very easy inside, the settings menu. We can easily find them if we go to the settings, scroll down for a moment, and then go to security and privacy. Here we have the list of every single thing that is somehow related to security or your privacy, obviously. Starting with the screen lock option. As you can see, if we do not have screen lock set, we have a big warning that our device may be at risk and it needs a screen lock. We can easily set our screen lock if you go here, and now we can choose the screen lock version. Let's say I will go with pattern and I will draw a simple L shape, as it's very easy to remember. I can now basically choose if I want to show my notifications on my lock screen. I will choose to not show them at all because I really, like my privacy. So I will now hit go next, and as you can see, everything is done. However, we can still go through each option on this in this menu and see what it does. So first thing is app security. It is related to Play Protect, which is a service made by Google in order to protect your applications. And which is really cool, it has something like a built antivirus on it, and we can scroll every single application whenever we want to. So let's do that now. We can do that by just going and pressing Google Play Protect. And currently there are no harmful apps found, but we can just click scan and it will run a nice scan, scanning every single application on our phone. And as you can see, luckily for me, there are no harmful apps found, which is really good for me, obviously. Anyway, going further down, we have other settings. For example, it is the device unlock, so we just went over it. It basically sets your screen lock. However, we can also add our fingerprint or face unlock. Though we do have tutorials on both of these features, so don't worry about that. And we also have theft protection, which is a pretty good thing to have enabled. As you can see by this very epic, like a really cool epic animation, whenever someone takes your phone and starts running away with it, the phone should detect it and lock itself. So now we can turn on our theft detection lock. And also we could turn on our offline device lock, which works probably very similarly, though it doesn't really detect when someone is running away from your phone. It will just automatically activate when you go offline for a longer period of time. But still, for our privacy, I will enable this option. Scrolling down, we have the remote lock and find and erase my device. Both of these are just Google-related services which allow you to find remotely your device and erase all the data. It's really good feature if you have like some sensitive info on your phone and you've lost it, unfortunately. So this setting is really good for you. Of course, we could access it and make sure that it's enabled, so the Find My Device is just doable, and we can access the device, the application on any kind of device by using application or the web page, which is also pretty nice. Anyway, leaving our screen lock and the whole method, we can go further down and see other applications. So we went through the theft protection. Now we have account security. It is also that just works automatically. You don't really have to do anything about it, though we could add a password checkup if we want to, or Google security checkup. The password checkup is really good, especially considering if you have many Gmail accounts or the whole many Google accounts, because then each one is protected by each one. For example, if I'm logging into my Gmail 1, for example, I can set my password checkup to Gmail 2, so every single time I'll log into Gmail 1, I will have to basically confirm it on the Gmail too, which is a pretty nice feature, especially if you are really into your privacy. Anyway, going down, we have not Google related, though, okay, this is device finder, so it is really Google related, but we went over it in the theft protection. You need to have your Find My Device unlocked and enabled, otherwise it won't work. And we also have unknown tracker alerts, which is also pretty nice feature, and it's basically detecting whenever you have a tracker on you. It's basically a Bluetooth-based device that someone can pin to your keys, to your clothing, car even, backpack, whatever, and then it will track your location without your consent, usually without your consent. And find this setting here, unknown tracker alerts, will automatically find these, though not all of them are actually compatible. So now it won't protect you from every single tracker, but yet it is very nice feature to have. And going back, we have lastly system and updates. We can also access this via settings on the normal way, so you will go to the settings, general, system updates or something like that, but it's pretty cool that we also have it here, because updating our system is probably the most important thing to have, like seriously. If you do not update your system, and there is an update, not only you're missing a lot of probably cool features, but also you are missing a lot of security patches, meaning that your phone is just vulnerable to attacks, to malware, to basically everything else. So it's really important to just check from time to time if you do not have any software updates. We can just do that by hitting that big check for updates, and then it will automatically check for updates. And if there is an update, as you can see, we do have our Google Play system update available. We can just hit download and install. However, I'm not going to do that on the video because it tends to take a while. So I'm not going to do that. But if you ever notice that your phone might have a little trouble, you want to make sure that there is no basically software update for you to download. So I will now leave it. And scrolling down, I will just quickly go through these. We have privacy controls, which are also about your security, but they are more related to your privacy. So here you have the permission manager. We can easily do that. We can access it by just clicking permission manager. And here we have all the permissions that we can possibly give away to other applications. The most important one are probably location, microphone, phone, and the camera, for obvious reasons. If we leave it, now we have the ability to basically modify the ads. That's privacy, the advertising ID, the Health Connect, and here the controls, we have directly things that we can allow or disallow. So we have the camera access, microphone access, clipboard access, ability to show your passwords, basically everything important. Leaving it and going down, we have security and privacy. And in here we have a bunch of, well, let's say advanced settings related to the security, and we'll also quickly go through them. So we have notifications lock screen. As I said, you could probably notice that I was already setting these when I was creating my lock screen, so I currently have it to don't show at all. Going down, we have the media preview, we have allow camera software extensions, we can allow the app content, something that is directly tied to the Android, the Motorola privacy, which are related to like the Motorola brand on its own and how it behaves. And then we have, of course, if we leave it, we have something that's called Secure Folder, which is a pretty good feature, but I'm not going to showcase you in this video. However, we do have lock applications and hide photos video also related to our Moto Edge 60 Fusion. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out later. Leaving our Secure Folder, and maybe not leaving everything. We have, I do not want to turn that off. We have the network protection, the security scan, which also lets us just scan our phone through the malware. It's also pretty good to just scan it from time to time. And as you can see, we are good. Though we do have some things that are essential protection. And to be honest, we can leave the video now. Because as you can see, it says everything else that I didn't say about. The secure folder, as I said before, will be in another video, so make sure to check it out if you're interested. Then we have the amp lock, then we have the auto lock, we have the pin pad scramble, which will basically randomly scramble your pin, your numbers on your pin, though it's not working if you do not have pin enabled. For example, I have pattern, meaning that this feature is essentially useless for me. Yet, if you're using a pin, the pin pad scramble is a really nice feature, though you will have to get used to it, sadly. And lastly, we have phishing detection and device unlock. Device unlock, we already did that, and phishing detection is, to be honest, all you have to do is just enable it, and it will work for you in the background, which is also pretty cool. But anyway, I think that this is all for the Moto-related security settings and also some tips. If you found them useful, you can share them with comments, or maybe if you have your custom ones, you can also share them in the comments. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.